Yo, what up? This is your boy King Series straight from Busy Home Beat. And in today's video, I'm just going to show you how I mix this vocals together with the beat that we previously mixed on our video. So you can just check the video of the beat mixing from our previous video. Then there's the vocal part. So I think for this song, I've already shown you how it was mixed, but I didn't explain it. I just shown you the plugins and just that. So today I'm just going to go into details and explain certain things to you, techniques to you that maybe when you apply to your own you can actually get, because you know everybody's voice is actually unique, and the beat and everything, the frequencies are also different. So I'm not trying to let you copy the same preset or anything, but just try to understand how things are actually done so that you get what you really need from your mix to get a professional sound too. Yes. So let me just play the song with everything done on it, then I'll just take the plugins one by one and tell you what it is actually doing on the vocals and everything. Okay, so let's listen.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know, see how they drop all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that, but you know be like that, yeah. I will come back home and make you proud. Oh, don't cry, oh, don't cry, oh. Cause I will not die, I will not die. I will come back home to you when it's all over. But for now, just pray for me, don't stress for me.
So if I mute the beat, you can actually see that the beat and the vocals are actually fit together, right? Nothing is actually above anything here. It's all about how we did from the beat mixing straight to the vocal mixing. So if you have watched the beat mixing, fine, but if you have not watched it, go watch it and just come back to here and just know one or two techniques from both sides. Okay, so I will just mute the beat, then we listen to the vocals with the effect on it, then I'll just explain the effect to you.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know, see how they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things.
So you see how clean and nice it sounds, right? So first of all, on the vocals, you already know what you have been doing. You put your auto tune on it just to tune it, yeah. But if the artist is actually not in key, I mean he's not actually performing well, you can just go inside in Cubase. This is how they do it. You just double click on this thing will open here, then you come to Vary Audio, then you pitch correct all the notes which are not in line with everything. You get it? Yes, you do that one. Just don't put the auto tune on it and set it and make sure it's working for you. If the artist is actually not singing on tune, like, yes, so tune it. And the next thing is so this is the settings for the auto tune. I didn't do it too much. Around retune speed 10, and I humanize it around 52, and the key for the song is F and it is major. I chose the low mill. I think it works for me better more than choosing the soprano or anything there. The next thing is this thing here, because when we were recording it when we were recording it, I didn't put the mic in the booth, because whenever I'm doing my tutorial like this, the mic is in front of the monitor. So it was here and the guy was here, so we just recorded it straight from where I'm sitting. We didn't put the mic inside my booth here, so I had to put the gate and set it really hard. So if I take the gate from it and I solo everything, you can actually hear that there's some noises at the background there. If you're using your phone to listen, you're actually not going to get it, but if you are listening to it in studio headset or monitors or correct headphones, you actually hear it. So listen.
Don't know.
So listen to this side. You can actually hear the noise over there. Yeah, so what I have to do is use the gate to block all those side. Yes.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know.
You can see there's some differences there.
They don't know.
And let me just take the gate from it and see.
They don't know.
You can actually tell from that. So I block all those background noises using the gate. And after that, I just sent everything to the group. I know for other DAW, some call it bars and other stuff, but in Cubase it's group. You understand? This is Cubase 5, I have Cubase 12, and but for this record, Cubase 5 is what I use. So I created a group. If you don't know how to create a group, you just right click this side and add group channel. You select stereo instead of mono. Yes, because you are doing sending it, you don't have to let it be in mono, otherwise our sound is going to be in the middle. We want to get a spreading sound, I mean a stereo sound. So stereo, then just click OK and your group will be created for you. So this is in group 1. So that's the lead vocal. So in group 1, these are the effects that I'm actually having on it. First of all, EQ, and this is how I did EQ these vocals. So if I take the EQ on it and you listen to it, this is how it sounds.
No, they don't know the life I they live on the low.
And with the EQ on it, listen.
They don't know the life I they live on the low.
So if I'm supposed to solo some part of this is how it sounds. You see how it sounds. So these are the things that I actually take out from my vocals.
I'm hanging back home.
Yes, so these are the stuff that I actually take out from it. You don't need to be doing too much. So far as your recording and everything is actually right, the singer perform very well and nice and cool. You need not to be putting so many trying to take away a whole lot more than you don't even know what you're actually doing. Don't be doing that. Make sure the artist performed well, then you just do 1 or 2 things on it, then you're actually good for it. So I did too much compression with this one. Yes, the compressor here is actually doing too much. Sometimes if I'm using 2-3 compressors, I need not to let them work too much. But for this time around, I don't know why, but I think the settings I did actually work for me. So I just left it like that. Yes, so this is the settings for this compressor. Attack of 13.9 and release of 110. My threshold is minus 24.0, ratio 2.43. Then I gave it a little bit of gain, which is 2.0. So if you listen to it, the compressor on it, this is how it sounds. I'll also bypass it for you to see.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See I they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that, but you know be like that. Yeah, I will come back home.
So you can see without the compressor, there is some up and down movement with the vocals. You can see some parts are being louder, some parts are also being lower. You get it? Yeah. So with the compressor on it, we get a very smooth and nice vocals mixed over there. Yeah. So with the compressor on it, you listen to it, you can see that this up and down movement is actually not coming in like it was before.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See I they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that.
Okay, so after this compression, the next thing I did here is EQ. This time around, for me, I don't like boosting the high ends and stuff, but I just wanted to have bright vocals with this kind of sound here. So I use this EQ here, VEQ for stereo and I'm putting only stereo plugins in this group because what I'm actually sending is what stereo, so I need to use stereo. If I'm supposed to put it here, then I'm going to use mono. As you can see here, for this gate I use the mono part, and I've already explained why I use mono in mono's track and also stereo in stereo track. So you can actually search on my channel and see why I did use stereo stuffs. So I boosted the high ends of 3.3, then 1 dB. Yes, I boosted it 1 dB, just 1 dB to it, because I didn't want it too much. I just wanted bright vocals, but you need not to be doing too much. A little things that you add up to your vocals and your mix makes it very nice. Not doing it too much or overdoing it won't help. So just 1 dB, listen to how it sounds. I'll just bypass it for you to see.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See I they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that, but you know be like that. Yeah, I will come back home and make you proud.
So you can see how when it comes in, the vocal becomes bright. Yes, just a little. You wouldn't actually even notice if you are not listening to it well, or your ears are actually not well trained in this kind of stuff. Yes, but so long as you practice more and you want to get to somewhere, you actually get there. If you continue mixing and trying to do, listening to more commercial stuff. Okay, so the next thing is de-essing. You know the work of a de-esser to take away the sibilances in the songs. Because I've boosted the high ends, I just wanted to put the de-esser next to my EQ of boosting the high ends. You get it? Yeah, so without this de-esser, this is how it sounds.
Don't know. They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all.
So let's use this part C and stuff.
See how they trap all.
Okay, so when we just put the de-esser on it, this is how it sounds.
See how they trap all. They just to keep up. See how they trap. See how they trap.
And let me just take the de-esser from it and compare the sounds.
See how they trap all. They see how they trap.
And the de-esser on it.
They don't know. See how they trap all. They just to keep. Oh, see how they trap all.
Yes, a little bit of it. Just cut some of the sibilances out of it. And the next thing is another compressor just to give it some energy and feel. Yeah, you get me? Yes, some energy and some strength in the vocals, and so that it could be actually be working with the beat. Yeah, so with this compressor on it, so this is the settings for this are from Waves. This compressor we have -6.5 and a gain reduction of -2.0 and the gate of -55. Somebody will ask, why am I still using the gate here? It's just a way of me adding some volume to it. I feel that this background noises was actually also coming up a bit, so I didn't want to go straight to this one and just work there for it to cut away some of the vocals parts. You get it? Yeah, so that's why I'm using this gate also, as I'm giving it some compression and also some gain there. I'm also trying to make sure it is not, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. So with the compressor on it, that's how it sounds.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all. They just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that, but you know be like that. Yeah, I will come back home and make you proud.
So you can see that it's actually straightforward. It has actually make the volume even. I mean, the lowest part and the loudest part is actually working together. None of them is actually going up and down and stuff. And it has also given the vocals energy. You understand? Yes. Don't think about it loudness alone. Just listen to how heavy or nice the vocals is actually thick, and it's not dull. You understand? Yes. So the next thing that I did, I just used this as a saturation on it. Yeah, so I just pushed the drive around 27.20 and it actually worked for me. So with this on it, this is what we are having.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all. They just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging.
And I was using all these things because, as I said earlier, when I wanted to have bright vocals, I didn't want to have some kind of dark or mid ranges. I wanted to have the high ends being pop as well. I could have the vocals present in my face. You understand? Yes, that's why I was actually doing this. So after the saturation, because I felt that some of the sibilances has actually come inside, so I just went straight ahead and I used this de-esser just to take away those kind of sibilances there. So listen.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all. They just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that, but you know be like. They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all. They just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that.
Correct one, yes. Somebody will say it too. I know. I just like the way it sounds. And this effects vintage exciter. You know, exciter. As I'm saying, I just wanted to have bright vocals. So I always tell you, whenever you are mixing your song, make sure you know what you're actually going for. Don't just follow people's preset or anything and just do what you don't even know what you are doing. Understand your plugins and know why, the reason why you're putting a certain plugin on it. So this exciter is to make sure that I'm getting this kind of bright vocals. I mean, yes, some kind of bright vocals. So if I'm supposed to move this one straight from this side, so let's listen to it with these settings on it, and then after that I just move it straight to this side, and you see how bright and it will just bring out those sibilances and those harshness in it. but I'm just adding a little bit of it. So with this settings on it, listen to how it sounds.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that.
And let me just move it way up and see how it sounds.
Don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with myself.
So you can actually tell, right? So let me just move it back to where it was before. So
don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know.
So clean. So with the beat together with all this preset on it, this is how it sounds.
Don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that. But you know be like that, yeah. I will come back home and make you proud.
So clean and nice, and it's good. So the next thing that I actually did is the send effect. So I had a reverb, delay, doubler, and also parallel compression on it. Yeah. So for the reverb, let me just mute this one. This is the reverb that I actually use. So these are the settings for the reverb. You understand? Yeah. So I called the low ends around 300. I choose plate. The decay time of 3. Yeah. Some people, you can actually calculate the reverb if you don't have the ears to see that maybe the decay time is actually disturbing you, and you can just go ahead and calculate it. But this time I didn't calculate the decay or the pre-delay or anything. I just make sure I set it according to how I want to feel the song and everything. Yes. So with the reverb on it, let me see. Yes, with the reverb on it and without the beat. So this is how it sounds.
They don't know. They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know.
So if you use your reverb as a send, it actually help you so that your vocals wouldn't be washed away by the reverb, because you are able to control the amount of reverb you want it to happen to your vocals. You understand? But if you just put it straight forward like that, if you are not careful, your vocals will be washed away by the reverb. If you don't know how to set your mix level here, or yes, your settings, if you don't actually set it well, so it's more advisable to use it as a send. If you're actually not putting it, yes, as a send, if you think you don't know the settings for the reverb better. Yeah, so this is the settings, and it actually worked for me.
No, they don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging.
So with this, you just adjust it to taste how you want to feel it. If you want to hear the reverb, fine. If you want to feel it, just go ahead and do it the way you think is actually working for you. And the next thing is my delay. This is the delay that I actually, first of all, I used Echo Boy delay, but I wasn't liking the way it was actually doing with me. So I just have to change it and make sure I'm using what I think is best for me. So I use the H delay here from Waves plugins, and these are the settings: 1/4 ping pong delay host, called the high pass and the low pass. Then I set the dry and the wet signal around 60. So with the delay on it, this is how it sounds.
They don't know the life I they live on the low.
You can hear the feedback. Yes, the feedback too is around 20.
Oh, they don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with my.
You get it? Okay, so that's the settings for the delay. And the next thing is the doubler. So why I'm putting this doubler on it is to just get some kind of stereo feel at the high ends. Yes, so you can see I just muted this direct. There's the middle part, so because I wanted to get some stereo feel at the high ends. And how am I going to get it at the high ends? That's why I'm using this EQ here and this doubler too. I call the low ends and make sure I push the high ends way up, so that I will get this stereo feel at the high ends there. You understand? So with this thing on it, and I did adjust the numbers so that I could actually know what I'm actually adding to the vocals. Because if you bring it way up here, let me just do it for you guys to see. Way up here, you could actually see what is actually adding to the vocals.
Don't know. They don't know the life I they live on the low.
So I just have to back it up to where it was. So -25. Yes, and that's what I'm actually adding to the vocals, what you just heard. So this is how it sounds.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap out.
So mixing is all about small things that you need to add. You get it? So for the parallel compression, this is the compressor that I'm actually using for the parallel compression, FET compressor from Softtube. Yes. So what I actually touch here is only the input, way up, down, the attack, way at fast attack, and also fast release. You understand? Because it's parallel compression. Yes. And I'm trying to control the amount of compression that is supposed to take place. So with the parallel compression on it, this is how it sounds.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know.
You can see how heavy and energy the vocals is now. Yes. So if I play without the parallel compression, this is how it sounds.
They don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left them hanging like that, but you know be like that. Yeah, I will come back home and.
So it gives the vocals energy and presence. Yes, you understand. So if I play it together with the beat, you can actually see that it fits with the beat and everything. So
they don't know the life I they live on the low. They don't know. See how they trap all day just to keep up with myself. Them things I left.
And the parallel compression on it, you can actually see that the vocals is actually coming right in your face. You understand? So let's listen to it with the parallel compression on it.
Left them hanging like that, but you know be like that. Yeah, I will come back home and make you proud. Oh, don't cry, oh, don't cry, oh. Cause I will not die, I will not.
Okay, so that's that for today's video. If you actually like whatever I'm doing here, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. It's your boy King Siri, straight from Busy Home Beat. Yes, and I'm out.